In the study of primate behavior, there is a fascinating question that biologists often have to ask. How does an individual learn who they are supposed to become? For a macaque growing up in a complex, highly structured troop, survival is not just about finding food. It is about understanding the unwritten rules of society. A young primate has to learn how to read the moods of the older adults, how to navigate the physical terrain of the mountain, and eventually how to behave like a mature member of the family. Usually, this education is provided directly by the mother. A mother acts as a constant hovering guide, showing her offspring exactly where to step and who to avoid. But as we have followed the journey of Punch, we know that his educational path has looked very different. Punch recently crossed a major biological milestone, officially entering his juvenile phase. He is no longer a fragile infant. His body is changing, his intelligence is sharpening, and his role on Monkey Mountain is shifting. He is entering a phase of life where he has to figure out how to be a young male macaque. And recently, observers have noticed a very specific, incredibly fascinating change in his daily routine. If you pay close attention to the background of his recent videos, you might notice that Punch is rarely just wandering aimlessly anymore. He has developed a new strategy for moving around the enclosure. Instead of moving alone, he is actively choosing to follow specific, older monkeys. He isn't bothering them. He isn't trying to play with them. He simply walks a few paces behind them, stopping when they stop, and moving when they move. Today, we are going to explore this brilliant behavioral tactic. We are going to look at the psychology of shadowing and discover how Punch is quietly recruiting his own mentors to teach him the ways of the world. To understand what Punch is doing right now, we have to look at the concept of shadowing. In the animal kingdom, when a young, lower-ranking individual lacks a direct family structure to guide them, they will often seek out a role model. They will carefully observe the troop to identify an older, more experienced adult who exhibits a calm and tolerant temperament. Once they find that specific adult, the juvenile will begin to follow them. Like a shadow. Watch the distance Punch keeps when he is following one of these older monkeys. This is where his profound social intelligence truly shines. He knows that if he gets too close, he might annoy the older monkey and trigger a scolding. So, he calculates the exact mathematical distance of tolerance. He stays 5 to 10 feet behind. He stays just close enough to observe their actions, but far enough away to remain respectful of their personal space. When the older monkey stops to forage in the dirt, Punch stops and forages in the dirt. When the older monkey decides to climb a specific path up the rocks, Punch watches carefully and then places his hands and feet on the exact same rocks. He is using the older monkey as a living, breathing map. By shadowing an experienced adult, Punch doesn't have to guess which paths are safe. He doesn't have to risk walking into a dangerous area of the mountain by accident. The adult monkey is unknowingly doing all the difficult navigational work for him. Punch is simply outsourcing his decision-making to someone with more experience. He is downloading their knowledge. He watches how the older monkey reacts when a dominant alpha male approaches. He watches how they peel certain pieces of food. He is essentially giving himself the education that a mother normally provides, simply by turning himself into a quiet, observant student. But the genius of the shadowing tactic goes far beyond just acquiring knowledge. There is a secondary, deeply tactical benefit to this behavior. And it has everything to do with physical safety. Monkey Mountain is a dynamic, sometimes volatile environment. When tension rises in the troop, lower-ranking juveniles are often the first ones to get chased or pushed out of the way. But think about the geometry of the situation when Punch is shadowing an older, respected adult. If Punch is standing right behind a large, high-ranking monkey, he is physically placing an obstacle between himself and any potential danger. If a frustrated alpha male comes charging across the rocks, they're going to see the senior monkey first. And because adult macaques generally avoid unnecessary conflict with other respected adults, the aggressive alpha will likely alter their path to avoid a collision. By standing in the shadow of the older monkey, Punch is stepping into what biologists call a halo of protection. The older monkey isn't actively defending him. They haven't signed a contract to be his bodyguard. But simply by being in their immediate proximity, Punch borrows their social rank for a few minutes. He borrows their authority. The bullies are far less likely to target him, simply because they do not want to accidentally provoke the larger monkey standing right in front of him. It is an absolutely brilliant maneuver. He is using the social architecture of the troop to create a temporary, invisible shield around himself. He gets to travel safely across the most dangerous parts of the enclosure, completely unharmed, just by choosing the right monkey to walk behind. This behavior also tells us something very important about Punch's ability to read character. You cannot shadow just any monkey. If Punch tried to follow a highly aggressive, irritable alpha male, the alpha would turn around and chase him away immediately. If he tried to follow a nervous, low-ranking female, she might perceive him as a threat to her own space. Punch has to be incredibly selective. He has to analyze the temperament of the troop members and identify the ones who are naturally calm, confident, and tolerant of juveniles. When we see him successfully shadowing someone, it proves that his emotional intelligence is operating at a remarkably high level. He is accurately reading the micro-expressions and the energy of the adults around him. He knows who will tolerate his presence and who will not. He is essentially interviewing candidates for the role of his mentor entirely through silent observation. Watching this process unfold is a beautiful reminder of how adaptable the primate brain really is. When an animal is missing a piece of their foundation, nature provides them with the tools to build it themselves. Punch is drafting his own curriculum. He is figuring out the mechanics of his society, one quiet footstep at a time. As Punch continues to navigate his juvenile phase, observing these subtle, brilliant tactics is what makes following his journey so incredibly rewarding. He is not just wandering the mountain. Every move he makes is calculated, purposeful, and driven by an amazing will to learn. I want to take a quick, sincere moment to thank everyone who supports this channel, especially the incredible members of the Catto Luna family. Producing these deep, documentary-style videos takes a lot of time and research. If you enjoy this educational content and want to help me continue creating more videos like this, you can become a channel sponsor. You can join by clicking the Join button below or through the link pinned in the comments. Your support truly means the world to me. I am very curious to hear from you today. Have you noticed Punch shadowing the older monkeys in recent videos? What do you think about his clever strategy to stay safe by walking behind them? Please share your thoughts and observations in the comments below. I always love reading how closely this community pays attention to his behavior. Leave a like on this video if you're fascinated by Punch's intelligence, and make sure to subscribe to Catto Luna so we can continue to watch his amazing mind at work. Thank you for your beautiful, observant minds. We will see you in the next video.